Hello everybody, this is Jack and thanks for this special extra instant reply training. I have some good news. I had a meeting with the ERTC programmer of the website, and we have the goal to install the widget very easily. So if you hear me well, say hi, so everything is good. So that is kind of why I was a little bit late and busy today. So that we had back and forward meetings, and it started to look good and easy. Now he needs to do some programming, and he is hoping to do it by Friday. No, I cannot promise that it is done by Friday, but it looks good at this point. If his solution does not work, there's always a manual method, kind of a manual method in the sense of we can help you to install it, but we don't prefer it. We prefer a very simple solution. Good. With that said, thanks for joining. Let me log in. And I like simple too. I automate everything. I like to create flywheels. You think about it, you create something, and it runs by itself at some point. But that's me. So there's an extra meeting, training session with as goal that you have a running ERTC campaign. Thursday, maybe end of this today, depending how it goes, we will have the lead widget, and it looks good. So I'm working on it, like I said last week. Now I'm in contact with the programmer. He was very cooperative and nice, and I connected with our programmer, so they are talking now, and start to look very good. But I can only show it when it is done. So Deanna said, how is the best way to get in touch with me? Via the widget. I don't do a lot of one-on-one calls. It's hard to do that for me because I don't know. Even it doesn't matter if you are not busy or whatever. We all have only 24 hours per day, so one doesn't work at this point so good. So I always try to respond within 24 hours. I do that for all my clients. I got just a text message, Jack, what is the purpose to text you if you don't instantly text you back? That is not me. I'm not, how do you say that? A lot of people think that they have to respond via text, and that's good. That's good. But I do it once a day. I try to do all my work once a day. And that should your expectation to me that you get an answer on business hours, business days, once a day. Good. For quick question, I prefer text message. Let's say which I can answer with yes or no or so. But most of the time, my programmers and my support can also handle your questions. And often you get a better, more in-depth answer when my support and my programmer answer those, because they look at your account, they look at your server, they look at all kind of things, which I don't have time for it. So if you want a more in-depth answer and a longer answer, it's better to email. If you have a yes or no question, a quick question, then I can do it. So let's say, Jack, I want to know how my campaign is doing and all kind of things. That you can better email, because they can look up the leads and they can look up the status of your server. They can do that. But let's say, Jack, I have a problem with ordering a specific domain. I had that in the beginning, and then I kind of also want to dig into what the reason of it, because I want you to have everything easy. Peter, what is your email so we can log in your account and see how your campaign is doing? So we can take a couple of samples and then, okay, Vivini, you just missed it. So on the Rapify website, we can install the widget easily. Then there is the E2C website from Brian and Vanessa. I had just a meeting with the programmer and he promised, but it's not done yet, to make it very easy. He hoped to have it done by Friday. Yeah, but you never know. Huh? So maybe, yeah, Vanessa has other things, other ideas, other wishes. So we have to dance with it. I can log in your account if I know emails. So if you want me to check your account, I need emails. Okay, I will log in Renee and then I will log in. So let me log in account and then let's see what we get. So you have the E2C account and you had 89 leads. It will ramp it. So let me log in first. So let me go over the setup. And I will check out the list. Restaurant, West, so it's probably a couple of states. And do you have 50 minutes? Email number 3, email number at day 5. So let me click on edit. It has a split testing and it has the merge field for the company, so I like that. It decides after 1,000 emails what is the best subject line, and you use the prospect company owner, so I like that. And then my first name, last name, phone, and my website. So this looks good. So let me see if your website is working. Yeah, this is an E2C website on Rapify, not? So you might want to add SSL. Oh, you cannot see my screen. Okay, that doesn't help. Okay, let me go back. So I logged in the account and then I see day 1, day 3, day 5. I click on edit and I see you do a good job with A/B split testing and the merge token for the company. This looks all nice and your website is also working. I think it is an Rapify website and you will add the SSL. So when you go to cancel, click on the pencil, go to domain setting, then go to click here to Rapify, and then you see add SSL. So the SSL is $7 and $20 for the installation. It needs payment information because it doesn't use the same payment information for the instant reply. So you go to account billing and you click on add PayPal or add credit card, go back to my site and click on that icon. So that is how, if you want to add the SSL, which I recommend. Make sense? So you just have to run it now or add SSL. That's the only thing you want to do. And maybe today or Friday, we can add the widget. Yeah, the website is in Rapify, the SSL. So you need to add payment information in Rapify. Okay, shall we set up the widget now quickly? Because it is not that much work. It's really not. Maybe when you see it a couple of times, you say, wow, that is easy. So let's do that quickly. So first you order a new tracking number. Go to widget, add a new tracking number. The widget has its own tracking number. Click on it. And you can do Canada 604. Let's see which tracking numbers you had currently. So with SSL, it will show a secure website. Now you see this website is not secure and you want them to be secure. Okay, so what is your tracking number? 604. So let's order a new tracking number. What is with area code 604? The widget, new tracking number, here. Okay, and then it really doesn't matter. Do you have a preference? Let me go to your second part number. Second part number. Oh, it's 337 or 265. 337 or 265. Widget. Tracking number 626. Doesn't really matter. Then we choose one, but looks good. I kind of like this one. 210 7310. Is that good? Yeah. We we have the same taste. Okay. By number. Okay. Then go back to widget. So now we have the tracking number, and now we create a widget. Create new widget. Create new widget. Select the tracking number we just ordered. Here is the preview. Here's the preview. Okay. Then the color, you can leave blue or another color. Which color is the website? So you can do green or black, but kind of, it's not always better to have it blend in because then it doesn't attract attention. You see, this is also a button next, so I think I would keep it blue. Then I think what you want is female. Female. Or you upload your own, you can upload your own icon. Okay. Then you probably want text, but it will land in the app if you want. So you probably want call, but if you don't answer the call, you can let them hear a voice message. And I would keep email. So that is what I would do. So I'm pretty good with those default settings. Then text lead. Do you want it in your phone or do you only want in the app? Map only or in your text message? You can do both. Do you want the app and your phone or only the app? That if somebody texts, think if you get too many texts, you can also do app only. But let's do first text and the disclaimer you want on call leads. Now here comes the things. Do you want to receive call? That is a question or the app only. I would do app only for the call. So that's what I would do. You want? You are good with call to receive calls, or you want them only via the app? App only for call. Okay, you got it. Email leads. Okay, connect via email. Email. So that's good. They get sent to that. You can decide if you want to enter your details of email. Enter your details below, and your team will call shortly. So this is call back. You don't need that. Okay, tax form. Tax form. So when they email you, do you want them to send a text message? In the beginning, you kind of will not miss any opportunity. So I would keep it on. At a certain point, you get familiar with the app, then you can disable it. That's how I feel it. So this is the best, that you never miss an email because it will also get text. Appointment leads, you can. Chat leads, we don't need. Customer switch, we don't need. Advanced settings. You're ETC specialist, so that I like that. You can change it. Enable call recording, show on desktop, show mobile. Send text to call of a missed call. That is where I like it. Okay, this is where I like it. So sorry. Thanks for calling. Okay. Okay, you can just update it. Sorry that I missed your call. We'll get back to you soon as possible. In the meantime, please visit. Okay, here it comes. Now you send them to your website. I don't know how to say it. Regards, maybe just your name, because you already started with your name. Thanks. Sorry that I missed your call. I will get back to you soon. But in the meantime, please visit. And then email alerts. We don't need a text alerts with the script. Submit. Select list. Oh, you want to put the leads. You want to put the leads on a list. So add new list, and then you see widget leads. So everybody who responds to the widget get on a list. So those are hot leads. Okay, submit. Good. Then back. So now we have the script. Let's put the script on your website. Copy. Now, what we're going to do for you guys is that you put this code on Brian and Vanessa's website. Okay, so this is what we're going to do. So this is not done yet, but this is what we came up with. Now you copy this, copy, and then go to your website in Rapify, edit. Okay, settings, tracking and scripts. So this probably I need to explain it. You go to edit the website, edit the website. Then you go to settings, that makes sense. And then you see tracking and scripts, and then you see the widget code. So now I copy that widget code, what we got from in supply, but I just copied here. Copy. Now I have this copied. Okay, and now I save this, save settings, save the website. And the beauty of this is you only need to do this once. So publish, close. And now, when you see here's the widget. So now your widget is working. Now the beauty of this is you never have to touch it anymore on the website. Every change you want to make, can just be in instant reply. Let's say you want, let me make an obvious change. Is you want to show male instead of female. Okay, male. Save it. Okay, I need to change the position of that. Okay, now I go back to the website. You see it's female. I'm going to refresh it, the website, and I click again on it, and now it's male. And this with any change you make, any change, you never have to touch it on the website anymore. All changes can be done here. Good. Female. Save. Good. So that is the widget. Now this is for Rapify. It is easy. For the EHC website from Brian and Vanessa, we will make it easy. Okay. What we are planning to do is that you have to provide this number. That is where we came up with. Okay. So hopefully by Friday, you never know. Okay. I'm confused. Okay. What is Rapify was instant reply? Instant reply is your campaign application where you send email, text messages, and voice drops. And you can create the widget. Now, you need a website. Most of you guys have a website from Brian and Vanessa. That is fine. But if you don't have a website or you want something else, I can provide you with another website. And that new website is in another application, what is called Rapify. So, Rapify is just like ClickFunnels, also all those website builders, a website builder. Okay, I can do one more installation of a widget. So Sheldon, do you have an email? And I will do one more example. Sheldon, do you have the website on Rapify or not? But otherwise I cannot create the website. Oh, I can create the website. Okay, good. So what is your email? Okay. So I'm logged in. Campaign is not running yet. So let's install what you have here. Tracking numbers. Oh, I need that. Go to widget. And then tracking number. Fine. So 808 736 736 736. Okay. Search. So maybe we are lucky. Second, here we have 736. So this is good. By number. Okay. Now we have the widget. Now we go back to, now we have tracking number for the widget. Now the next step is create a new widget. Create a new widget. Select the tracking number. This box. Okay, widget name is fine. We leave it at blue. Click to connect. URL. Select the list. Add new list. Widget lead. Okay, text leads. That's fine. Call leads. For now is fine. You can change to app only. Email leads. I would send it to your mobile phone, but if you get too many emails, you uncheck this. And I think that's good for now. So now the widget is created. Back. I need the script. Copy. Now let's see where you at with your website. Click on the pencil on the top. Go to domain setting. And then your domain is forwarded. It's not linked with Rapify. Sheldon. This is not linked with Rapify. Is this a Rapify? Sheldon? It could be, but it's not. Is this in Rapify, this website? No, this is not the Rapify. So you have to wait to ask. This is a WordPress website, correct? So this is a WordPress website which you have a login for, and it's not too hard to add the widget to it. Okay, actually you can ask support to do it if you provide the WordPress login. The +1 is not showing correctly, Diana. Okay, cPanel is fine too. Okay, now first thing first, enter yes if you have set up a campaign, enter no if you have not set up a campaign. So yes is also if you don't run it. I want you to kind of go through the process to set up a campaign, and maybe you haven't finished yet. That is fine. We can work on the finishing, but I want to see who are struggling with set up the campaign. Enter yes campaign and enter no. Okay, Carla, do you want my help? So Carla, what is your email address? Okay, let's see where we so we have the domain, we have the name, we have a very nice domain name, we have the tracking number, so that's good. So now we need to go to the list. So which leads are you after? Which leads do you want to prospect? Restaurants on the East Coast or on the website? So leads East Coast. Okay. So lead bucket. Add the new list. Restaurant. Then update. Then we do Florida. Georgia, give me a couple of states. New York, give me a couple of states. You want South Carolina, Maine. Okay, that's enough. Go to campaigns, create a campaign. So EST, select the list. Time zone is fine. Next, use template. Search on ERTC. Choose the reverse engineering one. Use. And now you will see that day 1, day 3, day 5 are added. And let me save this. Then we go to my campaign data and you're going to review all the fields. Going to review all the fields. Let me see where you're at with the website. Okay, so the website needs some work. So do you have a website from Brian Vanessa? Can you provide the URL of that? So then we go to domain setting. Okay, is it etc just for you? Okay, you see this is not correct, correct? This is not correct. Okay, you need to contact Brian or Vanessa if you for the website URL. Okay, the other solution is if you do not have a website that you link with Rapify, but I will remove this because it is not good. Okay, remove. Okay, and then you can enter a new one. Now, once that domain is set up, your campaign is good to go. Because if you look at here in my campaign data, this is what we did last week. Is that all the information what is needed in the email is filled out here. Here is all filled out. So when you do edit, you see everything what you need to know is here. My website, everything is via merge field. So get the website finished up and you can enable start the campaign. If you need help with setting up the website, then let me know. But if you already have a website with Brian Vanessa, just use that one. Okay, I'm just going to check account. All users. Okay, please get a look at my website. Domain setting. So that's good. This works, correct? So you want to enter this domain name in my data because automatically get forward to this. And this is also a nice looking domain name. So go to campaigns. See what you have was campaign. My campaign data. So this good. It's good. It's all nice. Okay. Then edit. Subject lines. The post we got is good. This is all good. This looks good. So let's see which list is connected to. So plumbers. Okay, now we have to see if there's restaurant in it or not. We want to make sure that there's nothing from a restaurant in it. I don't think so. Restaurant, but I want to make sure. No, so there's nothing for a restaurant in it. So that's good. So you can make it active, not? The only thing you can do is add an audio. So you click on audio, and then you find your scripts, and the first one is pretty good for audio. So you click on record new audio, enter this. Okay, I didn't copy that well. Yeah, TC1, save it. Okay, then you fill out with your information and your phone, give it a name, and then you click on record. Once you have a file created, so kind of update with information, click on record and give it a name. Once you have a file created, you go back to your campaigns, edit, okay, and then you see audio. Click on audio and select that audio file you just created. And you want to make sure you install the mobile app so it's easier for you to follow the responses. Does this answer your question? Okay, can you check my website? Thank you. Okay, let me check the next one. Okay, thanks my website. So let now show the domain name, and it is linked in Rapify. Okay, see what we get. So that's good. Do you want me to you need to register. You see this? You need to register the form. So when you go to support Google Docs, and then the quick start setup. Okay, and then you see here, please submit your domain URL here. See? Here you need to submit your domain. Okay, if every new domain needs to get registered here. Okay, put it in the chat. Once you do this, this form will automatically start to work. Okay, and then you can add. Do you want me to install the widget for you? You go to. I kind of want to see which tracker numbers you have. So they send a support ticket, then they will check it out. Okay, then 44948 widget, new tracking number 862, but your tracking number are 404, so let's do 404. Then 948. Do we? Oh, here we have 948, so that's good. So this is good. By number. Okay, then widget. Create new widget. Select the tracker number you just ordered, and then probably female, but you can change. Then create a new list, add new list, widget lead, then text, phone, and email, but you can change. You just go over those settings. They are, by default, they are pretty good. So submit it. Then go back. I need a script for your website. Cancel. I go via your domain setting, log in Rapify. I hope that works. Beatrix, edit. Go to settings and tracking and scripts. Then you see the widget code. So I copy that script, save settings, save website. In the builder, save the changes. And now I'm going to publish it. The widget should show up. And now you can make any change in instant reply to your like. Pretty straightforward, correct? When you have seen one. You're welcome. So, Jack, is it possible for me to change my forwarding email address? Yes. So what is your email address, Sarah? I log in your account and then I can demo that for you. Okay. Let me log in. So here you go to company setup and you click on this because you want to change the forwarding email address. Click on edit. And Moses, that is to the website and you want to contact Brian and Vanessa how to connect Google Analytics to your website. Okay. You see, this is what you want to change. You cannot make changes, okay? But you can add another, and now you can just type. I don't know if you want me to give the new, but now you enter the new one. Do you want to give the new one, or you want to make change by yourself? And once you have entered the new one, you can delete the old line because you're probably not going to use it. Yeah, you have to see in the campaign setting that is getting used properly. Okay. Yeah. Good. Any other questions? Does your email list provide us with the CMO marketing officer name contact? No. And most lists do not. So how do we solve that? Dear company name owner. So when you go to campaign list, because you have the company name and you have the website name, but company name is a little bit more personal. You go to the email, you see here, dear prospect company owner. That's how you get around to that. So if you bother about minutes to call from US to Canada, I don't have that experience, but if you feel that is a point, then get USA tracking numbers. If that is something you struggle with. I don't have that experience. And I don't think it's changing. I don't think cost matters as well. Yeah, so then you just have to delete the numbers and order new ones. Okay? You can edit company. And I think I will see. Oh, yes, no, okay. You edit, and you can buy or update the number. You have to go over your campaigns if everything is good set up again. You know, my campaign data and so you have to make sure wherever you use that number is also updated, but you can make the changes. It costs $1 each, so if you change it, just peanuts. Sarah said, Jack, living outside of the US, should I have US address and zip code in my campaign data? I probably would do, because you want to position yourself as a USA person. I think that gives you the most conversions. So Renee said, okay, so this is too much detail I worry about. Yeah, how do you say that? Did nobody say one time to you, Renee, 90% good is better than not doing nothing? Some people I feel wants to do 100% perfect, and they don't get anything done because they only can do things perfect in their way. But when you can also start with 90% and improve as you learn, as you swim. How did you learn swimming? Huh? On the dry, or they put you in a big pool and they put your hand on your belly so you don't drunk, but you were swimming from day one. Then he said, I'm a fish. Yeah, but one time you learned, correct? And it was not on the dry you learned. It was because you were doing swimming. Yeah, of course, under safety, but you were swimming. And I'm your safety. Huh? I can always step in. Huh? What a memory, huh? Good. Anybody else a question? Jack, how do the other lists work apart from the lead bucket? I only know about the lead bucket. Okay, you go to list and go to leads. Now, lead bucket is a good source. All is a good source. You have to select the list name, the country, the state, city, or all cities, and then certain nations. You cannot do all cities and all nations, but you can do all nations in a certain city or all cities in a few nations. And then you go, so and then Home Advisor is a good source. What are building contractors, home contractors, and if the niches are not within your what you want to go after, you can always request a list. Dave, can you repost the question because I scrolled up and okay, I see. I think. Let's see if I can find it. Dave. I have 2 active campaigns. The leads are only loading for one of them, and I have no idea why. Because I think your email server is still warming up and use the limit at the moment. That is what I think. So you can always send a support ticket, likely get the same answer, but you can ask them. So that is typically an email question because they have to log in your campaign and see what's going on. But that is probably what's going on. Just you can ask via email. So what do you guys think from today's training? I think and I hope I got a text message from Vanessa during this training, and she's all supportive to make it easy to install the widget. So there's a good chance we have it on Friday. Is it all easy website or latest easy website or Rapify campaign? Can we do that? Yes. So then there's also the new Rapify website. This is the new actually. See this? No, this is not the new. Natures. See, this is the new, and this is the original. Okay, so they're almost the same, but the new one is yeah, it's different. Yeah, a little bit different. It's kind of what you prefer. Thank you, Florence. So you can run maximum 5 campaigns at a time, and the amount of contacts added is depending on your status of your email server. Check, does the prospect detail also merge automatically with Home Advisor? Yes, it does. Same thing. From all Home Advisor leads, we have the company name and the website name, if they have a website. But you don't need a website because it's not because you want to offer a website, it's your website. So we have the phone number and the business name, what you use for contractors. So we warm up the email server first, yes, but it all happens automatically. There's nothing you need to do. It's all automated. Now with instant reply, those campaigns, where are we now? You see campaigns, added. You see here, emails, you send emails. Now, what we have done with instant reply is that you get your own email server. So you just have to see that as a knowledge, but it's all automated. You have your own dedicated email server, and your emails get sent from your server. So that needs to get warmed up, and that is done because with your own dedicated email server, you get the best open rate, and nobody can mess up your server. With an instant reply, you have your own dedicated email server and also your own IP address based on the domain you bought or linked. Good. So in 2 days from now, we have another training, and I really like today's training where you ask me a lot of questions, and I see a lot of action going on. If you have a longer question and I was not able to answer your question, so just send support an email. And also Thursday we're going to continue and with the continue setup so that everybody has an active campaign. When do we have the audio text send? Day one, I would send the audio one time. Can I have several business mailing on my server? You mean business mailing or business domains? Yeah, so you can have several business domains, companies. Yeah. Yes. And I would do for every niche, probably set up a new company. So you go here, and then for every niche, the companies, add new company. So I would do for every niche a new company. Okay. The SMS, you don't send, you reply with the SMS. So they call you in, and then you answer or don't answer the phone, and then you send a text message. Okay. So Renee, let's do first one company. Okay. Then once you have one company running, we will not for each campaign, but each niche. So if now service, let's say service for each service. Sorry, it is not niche. So if you do ERTC that requires another domain name than website creation or something like that. So for each service, I would do another company because you probably want another domain name for that service. Because let's say ETC Express doesn't look good for website creation, just as an example. Good. I thank you for your time. I will send out the replay tomorrow morning. And I see you, happy to see you Thursday, 2 p.m., same time as today. Thank you so much. Bye.